sick, not with the dreaded unnamed virus that we must not mention or fear being demonetized. Not that I am monetized. Either way, it's not good for the old networking. Isn't that disgusting? Because all I'm seeing is like YouTube channels everywhere of these news, news shows and networks. They can talk about it all they want, and I guarantee you they're still monetized. We can't do it. That's not fucking right. So, I'm just gonna up my... I've forgotten where to do it. I'm quite rusty. I've been playing this game for years and years and years. Well, by that I mean like 3 or 4. Or probably 3. I started when Stormblood released, or just before it released. Yeah. No, I think it was on release. Yeah, because I bought. Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, but I've played this game. The longest break I've taken with it has been the most recent break, and I didn't play for about... well, I turned it on a few times to do, like, dailies. So I think my break was about 3 months. Whereas my breaks would only be about, like, a week or 2 at a time, sometimes. I need to sort this out. Where is it? Config system config. We need to... Let's try this. Okay. That works. I can at least see that. Just because I'm sitting a bit further back, and hang on 2 seconds. Gotta adjust my mic now. Sitting a bit further back, and it's made the text on screen really small. Oh, that's way too big though. Looking at it now. Ugh. I can read that still, but it's just not comfortable. But we'll deal with it. As long as I can see my hot bars. Yeah, so I've been playing Gunbreaker since it released. And that's when I started main tanking. I used to play more DPS and a bit of healing. Mainly DPS. And then I got into tanking. Pretty much everyone in my I run a free company as well. We're called the Spice Boys. If anyone wants to join. We're also situated, we're in Aether, which is a North American server. And our world is Sargatanis. It's actually the same as a channel called Work to Game, if you've ever seen any of their stuff. They're pretty big in the Final Fantasy 14 community, at least. What do we got? Oh. So we're going to do main story. I've done a little bit. I've done, what's not main story? I did the Ruby weapon, Ruby Ultima stuff. That was fun. And I unlocked the extreme trial for it. We also have a company hall in where are my mounts there? Again, I'm pretty rusty. company hall in lavender beds. Oh, I'm sure we'll go past there at some point today. But yeah. We're not a big free company. I think we've got like 8 members or something. Or 7. And about 3 of us are really active. And the others just kind of play this in phases, I suppose. They don't really keep up with patch content as much as I do, or the other guy. I see. Then it's good that you have come, for Ronka was once home to the greatest of weapons, knowledge and understanding, and it is our duty to ensure you and yours do not want war either. That said, we must proceed with caution. To have reached the inner chambers unmolested, holy shit, calm down, suggests a more formidable deterrent yet lies within. Text is a bit small from where I'm sitting pretty far back at the moment. I've moved my setup around just so it's easier on my back. Come now. Surely any threat sleeping within the ruins pale in comparison to those who have faced thus far. This is not a game, sister. Looks at the screen. You should not be so eager to run headlong into danger. Oh, she's kind of got like Kefka makeup. If anyone's played Final Fantasy VI. Oh, and who was it pining for the return of her allies that we might venture into the ruins, clutching her staff at night, wishing it were? You promised not to tell. Then I suggest we be going. Can't wait to have to read Orion J's text. That prick. It's like Shakespearean. Remind me, exactly how old are you and your sisters? On second thought, perhaps it's for the better. I do not know. Should never ask a woman her age. Pray forgive their overzealous nature. None save we 3 have been privileged to escort you and yours into the ruins and bear witness to its secrets. Their hearts now burn with a curiosity that is not easily satiated. Please, you need not apologize. As a seeker of knowledge myself, I understand full well their enthusiasm, and if not... That's not a voice, by the way. I'm not doing any specific voices. You can get fucked. And if you're not for your sedulous efforts... Sedulous? I haven't actually seen that word before. And I read things. Efforts to protect the ruins. We would not be afforded the opportunity. Speaking of which, I believe I've kept you away from the ruins long enough. Come, let us make for Kitana Revel. That's a dungeon. Are we doing Kitana Revel hard? Is that what this will be? So that's I assume anyone watching this would have already, you've probably played this before, Kitana Revel was a Shadowbringers story dungeon with really nice music, like most of the dungeons. I think I have to go down. Do I? No. I am confused. Oh, yeah. Lahi. Great music. It is most strange for these halls to be left unguarded. Have care when breaking the seal on the chamber door. Danger surely awaits us on the other side. Oh, wow. Okay. Is this going to be a new primal? Probably. My phone's a dingle-dangling.
Our new
Come.
discoveries are to be found this way.
Oh, thank fuck. I don't have to read. Look at that later. I might put that on silent.
The people of Ronka are known to have venerated animals, but these features do not match those of any indigenous species. This is no common beast. Though that much is plain from its proportions.
Oh, yeah?
Lifelike, is it not? One could almost imagine it breathe.
I get it. It's gonna come to life.
Why you... Ugh.
Ha ha ha. Good one.
This owl, by contrast, seems no different from the others we've seen.
The sealed door lies ahead.
Why did you block the owl? Odd. Yeah, never mind that. I also need to farm Phantasmagoria tomestones to get most of my gears already, like, I think 460, which is high enough to do most of the content at the moment.
One statue is missing.
Other than like high-end raiding, which I used to do quite a bit, but I haven't kept up with it, so it's going to be a tough climb to get back where I was. Especially being a tank, you gotta learn a lot.
Too simple.
A lot more
There'll
mechanics
be some
usually.
Defense mechanism.
Usually, not always.
Just a moment. There are words carved into the stone.
It says, "Send nudes."
Who would disturb a hero's deserved slumber shall instead waken the beast and know...
We don't have to play as Ishtola here.
Wait!
That would be...
Don't!
Haven't you seen Indiana Jones? Don't touch that.
What? But I only... What is happening?
Uh-oh. It came to life.
Oh, no, no. Oh,
Didn't see that coming.
Oh, no. It lives!
Why am I not surprised? Prepare yourselves.
Okay, Ike. Well, she's fucking dead. Well, we're fucking dead. Uh-oh. Oh, this is one of those mid-boss rooms. I'm pretty sure. Wait. Where the fuck are we? Okay. It's time to duel. I summon Dark Magician. In attack position. I set a card face down and end my turn. You trespass, mortal, upon sacred ground. In retribution for souls have I bound. Oh great, he talks in riddles and rhymes. Yet heroes prove and learn the wise, a comrade's soul shall be their prize. Okay. If you would see they're set free, answer me these riddles 3. Oh, for fuck's sake. Deft poor, with kin do IV. What the fuck? They're sort of pop. I didn't even get to read that. He said poor, right? He said poor. I didn't get to read the whole thing. So, wait. Oh, it's down there. Deft of poor, with kin do I thee. They're sort apart. No, fucking novice network. They're sort apart betterment of the whole do our efforts describe. What am I? Oh, vie. Deft of poor, with kin do I vie. They're sort apart betterment of the whole do our efforts descry. What am I? What's a colibri again? Oh, it's one of those fucking toucan shits, isn't it? But if it's deft of paw, it's gonna be curl. Yeah. I reckon. No? Oh. 'Twas the Opo, keen and shrewd. Uh-oh. Oh, so we're gonna get to pick allies. And then we're gonna have to face the boss. This guy with unlimited party. With fearsome fang, I travel with pack. Together we find harmony, and thus for peace of our land does not lack. Well, wolf pack, right? Don't you fucking fuck me on this. Yeah. Indeed, 'twas the spirit of the wolf, their doctrines praised, that they would know peace and harmony to the end of their days. The riddle's answer do you discern, and thus to you a soul returns. On my belly do I crawl, by the strength does prosperity reign within our hall. Well, obviously it's the serpent, right? I don't see no colibri crawling on its stomach. Or any monkey. Desire you that which yet I yet claim, then we shall play another game. Come on, man. A test of mind and memory. Choose wisely. You all may yet go free. Okay. Twixt these talismans hide friend and foe. Choose your companions well or sorrow no. Okay. Free comrades from talismans. Is there like a clue? Or is this just chance? I feel like it's just chance. Let me have a look at this. Is there perhaps some meaning to that? What'd you say it again? You crazy woman? Twixt these talismans. Is there meaning to their arrangement? It doesn't seem that way. I don't... Hang on. See if they're all the same. Do you have anything to say? Why would there be meaning to it? Like, Ishola was on the far left, right? So... Foe. Foe. Oops.
No mercy.
Let's not blow our nut on this thing. It's not that tough. Right. Okay, so it's this and this. Your comrades are assembled together at last. Ah, but it was a farce. Yet still remains one trial. Glean the knowledge enshrined in this earth, I would first take the measure of your worth. I'm going to just read it all from the chat box, because one worthy of she who the Ronkers extolled. What does that mean? Must be strong of mind, body, and soul. So, yeah, so we're going to fight him. At first I must test your worth. And then you may watch as I give birth. Do we... Okay. Oh, come to me. Why do you make the tank move?
Here I come.
I see. At least they pull off the mechanics, depending on their role. That's cool.
I will not hold back. I will not hold back.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh. At least I can take a hit.
I will not hold back.
At least times. That's annoying. I feel like that's more off time than it used to be.
This and that and this.
Gather around me. Okay. Ah, okay. Ads.
This is going to leave a mark. I will not hold back.
Let's get my damage up, I guess. Oh, hey. He's gonna die in a second anyway. I'm just gonna. Yep. There we go. That's pretty easy. Didn't think anyone would have had trouble with that. Wait, there's one person I know that would. An old roommate of mine. I introduced him to this game. And kind of showed him the ropes and stuff. I used to main Black Mage, and he was playing it as well.
'Twould seem the
He
magic
could never quite get the hang of the
How
game. I'd
polite.
showed him his rotation, or like at least the optimal rotation, at least 5 times.
Now,
And he never
what
learned
have we
it. I
learned?
helped him set up all his hotbars and
We were bound to run
all of
into a
that
living
stuff and
statue
his
eventually.
UI, and
And now we can open the door.
he could never do any of the single player boss battles like that on his own. There's one he did do on his own, but all the others he did to sit there for 3 days putting it off, or he would beg me to do it for him, trying to pass me his controller. That guy has other problems, but you know, in terms of like personality and whatnot, so we moved out of there. But he never did like doing anything, so that doesn't work in adult households. Just that kind of attitude with everything. It gets old. It gets old pretty quickly. When you're in your 20s and
just as I thought.
People aren't acting like
Befitting
they
a
are.
hero.
Housework and stuff not being done.
She is Vise. Could it be the Archmage's Tuna?
Archmage Tuna. She's not a tuna. She's a rabbit person.
A legendary hero of Ronka, as you surmised. The tales tell of how she smote entire armies with a single incantation, so potent was her spellcraft. Though she ever fought in the name of peace.
I thought them no more
Nothing
than
says
tales.
peace like smarting an entire
To think
army.
she really existed.
Well, I for one always believed.
Sure he did. Everyone just ignores her. She's so cringe. Oh my god.
I wonder. By the light of fallen star.
Okay.
Tuna was not only a master of spellcraft. It is said she could see truths long lost and hear the voices of men's heart.
Ooh. Seductress, perhaps.
Naught less than the echo. In which case, none of this is mere coincidence.
Was she a warrior of light then? Did she take Ardbert's body?
A shower of stars setting the sky aflame. And in both this world and the source, we find individuals within whom a mysterious power awakened at the sight. We can never unpick the why of it. Now, however, I believe we might. Does the scene depicted here not resemble the one we saw when we first ventured into the Katana? Moreover, does it not recall that which Emmett Selk invited us to witness in Amarok?
Yeah, he knew something. Did she destroy Amarok? Is that what they're saying?
The final days.
Fuck. Did she cast Meteor?
As the Exarch's research suggests, soul and mind share a fragile yet profound bond. Might it not be possible for an event to leave such a deep imprint upon the soul that it could be perceived eons later, given a suitable trigger? The echo defies explanation by conventional etherological theory, or shall we say modern etherological theory. But if it is a power that once belonged to the ancients, to souls yet undivided, it would seem I shall refrain from making any further wild claims until such time as I have evidence. Still, I cannot choose but be reminded of our experience in Amarok. Remember us.
History is learned, not lived. We have always protected the tales of Ronka, just as we have protected this
Ronka.
place. But we are mindful of what our mothers taught us. We see the past through our own eyes, and speak of it with our own words. Thus do we come to understand it in our own way. But this is not the same as remembering.
Your mothers were wise. Though we witnessed the final days, our impressions cannot fail to be colored by our own experiences and expectations. Those who lived through it would have perceived the event quite differently. We must bear in mind that it is no simple matter to keep the truth alive, or it will die with Emmett Selk and his kin. But we have disturbed Tuna long enough. Fanau will serve similarly well as a venue for our contemplations.
I'm sure we'll be hearing from her or about her later on. You don't just foreshadow the destruction of armies for no reason and an entire people. We're not going to bother reading through all the text because it's usually just a summary of cutscenes, I find. With a bit of like, go here next. Which we have a marker for that anyway, so whatever. Slitherbow. Runar, hey? Pretty sure he's that lion that's in love with her. Whoops. That'll do it. Some of the best mount music you're gonna find. Preparing to pot of my famous stew. Well, you know. Sorry, Bruno, we haven't the... Okay. He's really still simping hard on Ishtola. Don't enable the simping. She loves it. She enjoys being worshipped. Why do you want a broom? Ah, she's gonna marry Poppins this shit, is she? With a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. Or whatever that other song she was doing. She was singing for the house cleaning. Bit of that Fantasia magic. Awkward. Thank goodness you're still here. I guess I should keep reading it, eh? Alphino? I thought you were following Ardbert. I was. He's here. I was, though I'm sad to say I lost track of him shortly after entering these woods. Oh, why'd he come here? He seems determined to traverse every limb of Norvrant in his quest to spread the truth of the Warriors of Light and the Flood. And it seems news of your address at the Crystarium precedes him at every destination, making his task all the more simple. It remains to be seen to what end he encourages the people to become warriors of light themselves. You can't just become a warrior of light in this universe. So denying that these words have struck a chord with many. Well, we're all agreed. This is just another Ashen play. They've commandeered corpses before, and to no good end. I see no reason to think this. Okay, fuck you then. Didn't care about what you had to say. I doubt we'll learn more. She remains a step behind. His next destination is, in all likelihood, Slitherbow. That's the most direct sentence Urianger has ever delivered. Alisaie, you're certain you should be here? If you're concerned about Halric and the others, you needn't be. Their treatment is going well, but progress is slow and exhausting for all of us. The best thing I can do now is let them rest, so I believe we were about to arrange a meeting with our would-be warrior of the light. Before visiting any towns or villages, Ardbert would hunt down and slay a nearby sin eater. Right. So we're just gonna follow him. Right. Okay, that's fine. I know what we're doing. I don't need to hear all the details of go to the destination, wait, kill the thing before he can. Or something like that. Sanctuary heading. There it is.
If you were hoping to vent your frustrations on our Issa friend here, I can only apologize.
Few as they are now, it took us no time at all to track it down.
That suits our purpose perfectly. Now we need only wait for Ardbert to arrive.
Weren't you two meant to be attending to the end?
We were, and are, but we can hardly ignore the rest of the world, so we thought we might see how things were coming along. From what we can gather, the answer is strange.
Right now, we think we can do more good here.
It is heartening to have all present.
Come on.
Indeed. We will be glad of the additional hands should matters escalate.
Our quarry is cut. It seems I've lost this particular race. Although I suppose it's only fair. When we first met, it was I who outpaced you. Ravana, was it?
Oh, he remembers.
But where are my manners? I wouldn't be here were it not for you, and I have yet to say a word of thanks. Poor fellow. He will be sorely missed.
Seto meant a lot more to Ardbert. Seto's a dragon. That accompanied Ardbert through his journey.
Very well. Let us forego this pretense. After all, it was never you that I needed to deceive.
Yeah, of course. We fucking knew it.
Yes, it is I, Elizabeth. Through your time in Emet-Selk's imitation of our home, I dare say you have gained a better understanding of my role since last we met. Not that it matters.
We understand your role, emissary, but not your goal. What is it that you seek to achieve?
I seek to enact the will of the Convocation, of course. If it helps you to think of me as but another Ascian, no different in nature or purpose from the rest, you are welcome to do so.
Once, I would have said your goal was destruction alone. Now I understand that you fight for something you love, just as we do. Yet though we seem doomed to clash, I bid you consider Emet-Selk's final words. Remember that we once lived, he said. Had he not seen some glimmer of hope in our kind, I do not believe he would have spoken thus.
None better understood your plight than he. His words must surely be worthy of your consideration.
Emet-Selk. How very unlike you to err so gravely. That one should stray at the end of so onerous a path is understandable. But I had thought you above such weakness. Mayhap you thought the same. Would that I had been present to offer correction. But I shall do so now, as is my duty, and return all to its proper course. As for you, look at yourselves. Look at your history. Look back 100 short years to how your greatest warriors were undone. And now, at but a word from me, you raise your hands in answer like the puppets you are. Naught has changed. You fail, and you fail, and you learn nothing. Allow that which is most important to slip through your fumbling fingers like so many grains of sand, again and again and again, and you would remember us. You do forget yourselves. There is no common ground to be found between you and I. Nor do I require any. I have my duty.
Juicy.
Wait!
Well, we have confirmed the identity of our foe at least. And 'tis safe to say his objective is the rejoining.
But we still have no idea how playing the part of a warrior of light will further his cause, nor why he would spur others to do the same.
Because he wants to unbalance light and dark again. Obviously.
Another visit to the Tempest may shed some light upon these myths. Whether we are to exchange words or blows with Elidibus at our next meeting, the fact remains, we know too little. Ere our paths cross again, I would learn more of the world that once was, and of Elidibus himself. In this, we would be best served going directly to his home, much as Emmett Selk came.
Though I see the wisdom in thy suggestion, the Amarot we visited is but a phantom born of Emmett Selk's memory. I fear it will teach us little that we do not already know.
I quite agree. Yet the ruins of the actual city remain unexplored. Given the
Dungeon.
vastness of the Tempest, I should not be surprised were there more such structures like to those in which the Ondo reside.
As long as I don't do more chores. Absolutely. No more fetch quests, please. Give me a dungeon.
Keep that up and I'll send you to bed without supper.
Are you coming on to me? Just doesn't understand women.
Assuming we are all in agreement, then I suggest we first pay a visit to the Ondo. If anyone can tell us where more ruins are to be found, it is them.
Well, let's go. Let's just go. Let's just do it. Sure, you're gonna make me teleport, but, you know. Whatever. No, give me that tenacity. Alright. Oh. Pick it up here, right? Lahi. Great music. Shadowbringers music is so good. Like, the whole thing is just... Listen to it. It's beautiful. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I want to test my audio levels real quick. Give me a minute. I just want to listen. Sounds pretty good from here. Yeah. No problem. Sorry, guys. Just have to make sure. Because when I did my my stream for the Final Fantasy VII demo, a remake demo, after I'd recorded it, I'd realized that the in-game audio was very loud, so I sounded like I was whispering. But because I was trying to, you know, get it done and I was excited to play it, I didn't really pay too much attention to my actual stream. But, you know, whatever. It's still good content. Like, it's still watchable, but I prefer to try and actually make sure my mixes are good. Rather than hunt for their own meals, the Benthos have pillaged our stores of ice. It's going to be a matter of, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. I see. What do I have to do? Go hunt some savages? Where's like... Savages, savages, barely even human. Oh, we gotta go far away. I reckon this is our dungeon up here. I'm pretty sure there's a new story dungeon. Because I can't do expert roulette at the moment, so... Unless that's the Eden raids that I can't... There's new raid series out as well I need to do. As soon as I've done all of the story, I'm going to go do that. And, yeah. Should be fun. I've missed this game so much. And then I need to farm some gear, tomestones and all that shit. And I'll have to reassign my materia, make sure my materia is up to date. Where the fuck am I meant to be going? Alright, here. Hey Alphino. Should be able to dodge most enemies just by... So what's it? Deep designs. Retrieve the... I can't even read that from here. Retrieve these. Okay. What? What did that say? On cursory sniff, you detect a faint aroma of fresh oranges. Ah, okay, so we're looking for something more specific. Fly over him. No. Is that it? That's probably it. Cool. We're delivering livers, so I'm not too compelled to be reading this shit out. I just want to get back to like the canon. This just feels like filler. Which it is, really, for being honest. We should be getting, wait. Maybe we're unlocking more beast tribes. I'm pretty sure they were adding more. Concerning a rash of thefts from collusion warehouses, the perpetrators entered in the dead of night and are gone before anyone has realized what's happened. The Umorian army has been investigating, but thus far to no avail. Perhaps the reason they've struggled so is that they're quarries of the sea. The true question then, what do they mean about it, basically? What do they mean to do about it? If I may, I believe that the ruins are in fact key to the Benthos. So, I'm guessing that's where we're going. Yes, yes, yes. Don't need the why, just need the where. Gimme. Gimme, 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 gimme. I want to do a dungeon. Come on. Hurry up, Alphanade. Wow. Wait, where are we going? Oh. Fort job. Give me a fort job, baby. Okay. Oh, you're so good at fort jobs. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit. Get on that dragon, boy. That Gweba, that Gweba, whatever they call it. Innocent Gwibba, Gwyba. That's not a real fucking word. Don't lie to me, Square Enix. Don't lie to me, Nomura. It's a very pretty place. It's got lots of lavender in it. Not bad. The source. I guess it looked we're playing some Divinity again, apparently. Oriange, what do you want? Higgledy-piggledy figgledy-woo. And to answer my riddles. There are only two. From here we press onward to the Isle of Ken. Myself shall proceed on foot. Is he gonna walk on water? Yeah, he is. Okay. He's Jesus. They really did this. Why? I know why. It's gonna be used in the dungeon, I bet. So we did some training with Kakashi, I'm guessing. Oh, he's gonna fall. You gotta focus that chakra, boy. Oh no. Even Naruto did a better job on his first attempt. Was all of that necessary? Not really. Dungeon. Dungeon. Bismarck's got crabs. Gross. Aww. Ooh. Oh. I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit tired today. Let's just go. Look, I really do love Shadowbringers, and I love the story, and I appreciate all the detail they put in. But sometimes they just kind of blabber on a bit. It's like, you know, it's cool. We'll wait for Bismarck to do his thing so we can go fly somewhere, but, you know, I don't want to watch them chatter while waiting around the whole time. I don't need the filler, you know. I'll not forget this kindness. May we meet again. They're trying to become warriors of light, I guess. Is that you, sir? Don't tell me we just deprived that poor fellow of the honor of being rescued by the warrior of darkness. We had no idea you were in the area. Fancy us meeting you so soon, eh? Why, I believe I even recognize your companion. Ah yes, from the infirmary. You had a message for the Crystal Exarch, did you not? It's good to see you back on your feet. Oh, it's nothing as official as all that. Blah, blah, blah. We've met before. Okay. So what's going on? Okay. So, why is there a dead guy there? You know, I get it. But you just murdered someone, so... Ooh. That's really cool. I need that. Heaven's Eye 8. The gunbreaker material. Alright. Yeah, I reckon we got another Amarot dungeon. You good, bud? Huh. Wow. Okay. Straight up. Are we ready? Item level 440, that's pretty low. We're like 20 levels higher than that. I'll be back in one moment. I've got to do some shit with some pets. I'll be back. Okay. Wow. Those tank cues, am I right? Now, I have no idea. I have no idea. I haven't seen anything to do with this dungeon, so this is blind, completely blind. And I'll be telling my party that. Hey, Chucky. Oh, come on. Hey, Chucky. You're a good dog. How you doing? Hmm? There we go. Alright. Sorry, Chucky. Gotta do this dungeon. I can't be patting you. Oh, they hit hard, don't they? I know it is. Is this the whole dungeon? It's gonna be enemy waves. So we got a black mage, a dragoon, and an astrologian. Pretty simple so far. What the fuck is that? I've seen an enemy like that before. Is he running over there for a reason? No, he's just dancing. He's just dancing. Oh, we're getting off. This place is cool. It's one of them. It's a devil jar with tumors. Oh. Wow. So, okay. I get it. Oh, fuck. I can't stack if that's what I need to be doing. Right, I think you're meant to stack there. I'm not sure. Oh, now there's two. Oh, there's actually two of them there. Alright. Okay. I thought it was like just an ad, like a projection. But no. That's another enemy. Another boss. what's the item level on it? 55. Yeah. Still better off with Deep Shadow. My gear's better, I think. Accessories might be okay, but I'm still going to be replacing those pretty quickly. I'm going to assume we've got a good healer. So I like to do big pulls usually. I don't always do it because I don't know if this is too much for the healer, so I should be careful. Well, they seem okay. They're doing pretty good. Yeah, they did well. It's good to know. Yep. Usually I time the damage buff with the Gnashing Fang combo, but when we're fighting larger groups, there's almost, like, there's no point. Just use it whenever you got it, really. Some added damage. Because you get your cartridges so quickly, it doesn't really matter. Like, that was a misuse of it. I only got one. And it's the same with the hot you have, the healing over time, the regen. You may as well just use it whenever, just to mitigate a little bit of damage every now and then. See, I should have pulled both of these groups as well, because they would have been pretty easy for the healer. I reckon anyway. They seem pretty good. Alright, so now I'm just gonna spam. Just while we've got our damage buff up for the next 10 seconds. I'm gonna put a dot on something. Probably should have put it on this one over here, because he's thinking. Now they're all gonna AoE or not. Okay, because that one's a diviner, right? They're different. That's a waste of a cartridge. Another boss. Looks like there's gonna. So I'm not sure what to do with this one, so I'm just gonna go with my base instincts. Turn it back to them. Again, I mistimed that. Uh-oh, he moved. Okay. So what do these do? Got symbols on the ground. And what does that mean? I have no idea. Oh, okay. I get it. So, yeah. They're time dailies. They're kind of like the, there was a Deltascape raid boss that had a similar mechanic. Shit. I gotta be careful. I might have to be a bit quiet here because I need to focus on mechanics. Because I don't really know how to do them all yet. Alright, so remember where they are. Okay. That's fine, I'll just cover my own ass. Yep, now we... Oh, see, wrong way. I walked into it. Right. Symbols again. Let's just cover everyone. I was gonna drop these stacks. Oh, it's dead anyway. What do we got? Striking. We don't need that. Offending. I don't need that. Like, I'm wearing better gear. Let's go. Reapply aggro. Oh, sorry. I want to stop them before they summon. Okay. I'll leave that up to my DPS. Okay. Well, that's fine. Can we group? Oh, fuck. Okay, my bad. Forgive me, you. Let's drag them all onto this guy. Yeah, there we go. I want to focus this big fucking boy. Let's also cut his damage output. Just so I have their aggro. Which one do you want to hit? On that one. Pick one. You did not pick me. We are gonna need some serious mitigation right now. We can't spam our cooldowns or we'll end up dying real quick in a few seconds. What we can do is slow every enemy by half. Yeah, we're fine. We got a good healer for sure. They can take a lot of punishment. Okay. Final boss. He's like that Kojin boss in Stormblood dungeon. Story dungeon. Post story. Come on, Yola. Thank you. That was close. Fuck. Splitting our ads. I should say. What the fuck? Ah, I see. I see. Oh! Oh! Alright, vents again. Bigger arms. Gaps anywhere? I don't know. Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Should limit break, guys. You'd be dead by now if you did. Come on. That's fine. That went pretty well. I didn't want that. I guess I'm put it on my dancer. I don't know. Yeah, that would have been awful for a black mage. The amount of running around you have to do.
Served an important function, and here
I too noted the crystal repository on the way. The Benthos seem to employ them in their spellcasting.
In such vessels did the ancients preserve concepts, ideal forms to be drawn upon in the act of creation. That so great an abundance should reside here lendeth credence to Ishtola's conclusion. This facility held great significance.
So, it was they who first summoned Hydaelyn.
Their discussion did seem to imply as much, yes. I cannot say I have ever heard of this Venab.
For a certainty, Emet-Selch never uttered the name, speak though he did, of the schism which Zodiark's advent wrought upon mankind. Some were of the viewpoint that his power must needs be restrained. And to that end did they call forth she who would serve as his shackles. We now know that it was this Venar to whom they looked for leadership.
And that this place, in all likelihood, served as their headquarters. The presence of such intimate records attests to that. I would hear what else they have to tell us. All of it. Did anyone see the source of the image? the device there? Then let us see what other secrets it holds.
Oh, excuse me.
What? Forgive me, but did that not strongly imply that Elidibus sacrificed himself to become Zodiark's heart?
Seven hells. Then who or what are we dealing with?
I guess Elidibus is Zodiac in some way.
Dare I ask what's going on?
Ah, excellent timing. For me, in any case. We have a problem. The vast majority of those gathered here are presently in the employ of the Guard or else one of the facets, and no longer wish to be so. In principle, all are free to change vocation at any time, but a city does require a certain number of people in these positions if it is to continue to function. For the moment, I have asked them to postpone their resignation until such time as replacements can be found. As you may have surmised, we have the Warrior of Light to thank for this.
It's you! The Warrior of Darkness! You understand, don't you? Someone's going to have to look after this place once you're gone. We just want to be ready to do our bit when the time comes.
And not only here, but everywhere. Which is why we've got to get out there and lend a hand to those in need. That's what you did, isn't it? Even if it was just little things at the start. You helped people. And we're trying to do the same. We may have our sky back, but there's no shortage of people who still need help.
Sorry, I was just...
If we follow in your footsteps,
Some work
then I choose
emails
to
I had to
believe we
sort.
too can be heroes one
Some
day.
are more urgent than others.
What are we to say to that? We can hardly tell them they are mistaken. They seek but to do good, as you have.
But no more can we stand idly by and suffer a paragon's scheme to proceed unchallenged.
Oh shit.
What's happening to the sky?
It's gone all cloudy, lads. What? Why is that happening?
What?
Isn't that what happened to Amaranth?
Wicked White. Oh no.
By the 12.
A star shower.
I hear a voice. You and all. And why does it feel like it's inside my head? Hear, feel, think. I hear it.
Me too.
Did I not tell you, my friends? You are warriors of light! You're back!
What the fuck? What's the point in that? So basically what he's going to do is tell everyone their warriors are light, and then because they're hearing voices in their head, he's going to...
What you hear
like
is the voice of
bias.
light itself, and it has
and now he's going
blessed
to
you
control
with
them
its
with
power.
the voice.
Welcome to the fold!
I'm a warrior of light.
I've been chosen?
No.
Can it be?
Me, a hero.
Just expose him.
Wait!
It's not that hard.
The falling stars, were they your doing? And why do you need warriors of light?
What, am I to reveal my plans simply because you asked? Nay, I think not. Though the stars, I acknowledge mine. A convenient illusion, apt to awaken what little is left of the power that once resided in your sundered soul. That which you and yours call the echo. And an echo it is, of a symphony, but a fraction of what men in their completeness once possessed. Even those among you who tower over others in the gift have only the faintest trace of it. But though sundered and forgotten through death and mocking rebirth, it has persisted. A whisper of our past, burned into your very ether, along with the sight of our end. Through the rekindling of memory, I have awoken the ability, just as Heidelin is wont to do when she has need of new minions.
Exactly. So he's controlling them.
The Echo hath ever been thought a gift from Heidelin, a boon granted solely to her chosen. Yet thou wouldst claim she merely awakeneth the power that men should hearken unto? Her voice. Given the perceived simultaneity of her call and the awakening of her chosen's capacity to hear it, it is only natural that we thus attributed the source of the gift. Yet if, in truth, the echo, one might surmise that her call never ceaseth, such that all who awaken to their innate gift might receive of the blessing of light at the self-same instant. In sooth, we bore witness to this but moments ago. At the sight of the star shower, full many in the crowd did speak of hearing.
Just so. And whenever Heidelin has need of new servants, she is quick to pluck comets from the heavens or create illusions of the same.
Why then didst thou conjure this vision, full knowing that thine age-old foe would thus claim those awakened to the gift?
Foe? You must be mistaken. As you see, I am a warrior of light. And together with my comrades in arms, I shall save the world. Just like you.
You know, they could have just explained to the people. Ardbert fucking died. This dude's using his body as a vessel to trick everyone. You could just say that and avoid all this bullshit. I don't know them. Why are they acting like it's heartfelt? I don't know those characters. They were not important in any of the story until now. Ridiculous. I'll be back in a minute. Hello. How much? I must be off.